Where does that intersection of your faith and art come along? Were you going to art school during this time? How did you cultivate and come about that part of you?
So in secondary school, I was studying arts, but that was it. Art was the only thing I was good at school. I always felt that I wasn't good at anything else. Always being compared to others, feeling that I wasn't a capable human being because the only thing I
Mm.
was good at was art, and art is not necessarily valued by the society. And even my parents, although my dad was a self-taught painter, artist, as I am, he never kind of pushed me to study arts or not even to teach me the the basics of painting. They were very concerned for me not to follow that path because they said you have to have a proper profession, a proper job, because art doesn't put food on the table. uh, at some degree they are right, but parents only tend to do the best they can and they know. And I look back in this journey and I thought, well, if I had gone to uni to study arts, perhaps I would be a different person today, but only God knows. So art was always part of me seeing myself as a human being, if that makes any sense. I always felt that it was a way for me to express. And it turned to be a way to express my own faith as well. So for me, art is never an isolation. It's always in a relationship. So it's very hard for me to paint someone that I cannot relate to, or I cannot have a conversation or a dialogue. So for me, art is praying. Art is is talking. Is a dialogue. Is a loving dialogue, and that
Mm-hmm.
was always it since I was a teenager and I started my conversion and getting closer to the saints. The
Mm-hmm.
saints were always the main motives for my paintings, um, and that's it. And that's it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why
Yeah.
art and faith comes, side by side.